Good evening students. This is the first video for Nsejs. As we have discussed that I will make some extra video for Nsejs. So first of all I'd like to tell you that this Nsejs exam is little bit difficult. Why? Because in class 9th they will ask the question of class 11th, 12th as well as class 10th. So first what we have to do, those students who are appearing for Nsejs, what they have to do. So first thing they have to change their perception कि they don't know the things. They have to change this perception. Like what actually extra thing you have to study that I am going to show you in this video. Suppose guys in class 8 you have studied 1 by v plus 1 by u is equal to 1 by f. This is mirror formula simply. Simply 1 by v minus 1 by u is equal to 1 by f, length formula. But what you have to look in this formula, if I differentiating both side with respect to time, so what will happen if you are differentiating both side with respect to time? Can I say that differentiation of 1 by x, as you know that d by dx of 1 by x is equal to minus 1 by x square. This I have discussed in class of differentiation. If you forget, you can cross check this formula. Also you can write that d by dx of x to the power minus 1, and this is minus x to the power minus 1. That's why I have written minus 1 by x to the power 2. Okay guys, so I'm using this formula, but I'm not differentiating with respect to x, I'm differentiating with respect to time. So can I write guys minus 1 by v square dv by dt minus 1 by u square du by dt is equal to 0. Can I write that? Why I have written 0? Focal length is a constant quantity and differentiation of any constant is 0. So what we have done guys, we have taken simple formula and we are trying to apply at higher level. So can I say that guys, this is nothing but minus 1 by v square dv by dt is equal to 1 by u square du by dt. Now what I will do, I will write dv by dt upon du by dt, dv by dt upon du by dt is equal to minus of v square by u square. So what is this dv by dt? V is actually image distance and dv by dt is actually, I can say that this is image velocity. So this is nothing but image velocity, or you can say that velocity of image. So I'm writing this is dv by dt, which is nothing but velocity of image upon what is this du by dt? Can I say that this is velocity of object? Velocity of object is equal to minus v square by u square guys. So this v by u I already discussed, this is nothing but magnification. So that's minus of m square. Can I write? So magnification square is velocity of image upon velocity of object. So from there they can actually make one question. Suppose object is moving with some velocity towards mirror, with which velocity image will move. You have to calculate magnification and multiply this to get these things. One thing I want to tell you, this is actually valid only when object is moving. Suppose this is your mirror. And object is moving along the principal axis. If object is moving along the principal axis, this formula is valid. But if guys object is moving perpendicular to the principal axis, what will happen? So I'll use another things to justify these things. Suppose object is moving perpendicular to this principal axis. This is along the principal axis, this formula is valid. But if it is perpendicular to principal axis, what you know that? You know that height of image upon height of object, height of image upon height of object is nothing but guys minus v by u. I already discussed in classes of earlier. Minus v by u is this is image distance upon object distance, and in formula if it is 1 by v plus 1 by u is equal to 1 by f, so magnification is nothing but minus v by u. If there is plus in magnification, it will be minus. In lens, magnification is v by u. Like this you can say that. Now I will if I want to justify this magnification in terms of this case, what I will write, height of image is equal to minus v by u times of this. Now guys, can I say that I am writing height of image is equal to minus v by u height of object So if I take dv by dt both the side, if I take a d of dt means d by dt of this term and d by dt of this term means entire term I will take c. What will happen? This will becomes height of image divided by time, that's velocity of image is equal to minus v by u height of object d by dt, it becomes velocity of object. So what is the difference between these two formula? Velocity of image upon velocity of object is nothing but minus of m. This is valid when particle is moving, when object is moving perpendicular to the principal axis. Here I am not changing v and u because they remain. Suppose if particle is moving perpendicular to the principal axis, so I can say that v and u I am treating as a constant here. So this way you have to think guys to understand the logic behind the question. Like if you think this way, all the things you have to understand in this manner, then the examination is not tough. Only different approach is required to clear this examination. Okay, that I want to show you, and time to time I will upload some videos, so don't bother. Actually you should follow the things what I am just discussing here now. Now one thing actually I want to discuss, if apart from that you should remember one formula, 1 by f is equal to mu of the lens minus mu of the medium upon mu of the medium into 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. This is lens maker formula. So some question they have, actually I have done analysis of previous 10 to 15 years paper of Nsejs, and on the basis of that what conclusion I am making, these things you should keep in mind. Suppose guys, this is convex lens. I am taking biconvex lens, so radius of curvature r1 is equal to r2. I can say that r1 is equal to r2. So how this formula will actually change, let's see. 1 by f is equal to mu of lens minus mu of medium upon mu of medium upon mu of medium. 1 by r1, I have written 1 by r1 is equal to r2 is equal to r. For this, if focal length I am taking positive, so for this it will be negative, means radius of curvature will be minus of 1 by minus of r. So this is nothing but this will become mu l minus mu m upon mu m into 2 by r. Okay, now suppose our medium is air, both the side is air. I am taking refractive index of air is 1. So mu L minus mu of lens minus 1 by 1 I need not to write because is equal to 2 by r. So focal length will become, will become r upon twice of mu minus 1. Mu of lens I have taken mu. This formula also you can use to calculate the focal length of the lens. Now, what type of question JE also asked as well as NSE JS also asked? Because if you take a mirror and put it into water, what will be its focal length? And take lens and put it into water, what will be its focal length? Guys, for mirror, I know that focal length is equal to r by 2, radius of curvature by 2. So this is a fixed quantity, na? So this will not change. When you take mirror into water, focal length will not change. Focal length will not change. But what will happen if we take this as a lens? So I can say that the surrounding is now not water. Refractive index is not 1 now, because surrounding is water now. Surrounding is not air. So focal length will be definitely changed. So focal length in case of focal length will change in case of lens. In case of lens. These are some logical questions which you have to think. And if you think like this way, na, so you will, and I'll suggest you to go 10 years previous 10-year paper. When you will see, na, you will get a confidence what type of questions actually required. Although from time to time we have 1 month, which is enough time. I will discuss. I will upload continuous video during this month so that you will be very comfortable. So just follow these things, and whatever I'm suggesting you, read from the book. Okay. Because it is not possible to teach all the concept in this class only, but I, as much as I can do, I will definitely do for all of you. So guys, focal length will change in case of lens. Now, what type of question JE also asks? Suppose a lens is dipped in a solution. Suppose if refractive index of material of the lens I have taken 1.5 and the surrounding I have taken water. So I can say that if surrounding you are taking water, so mu of water is nothing but 1.33. So I can say that focal length will be what? Mu of lens minus mu of water upon mu of water into 2 by r, because I have taken the convex lens. Now guys, can I say that this will be positive always, because surrounding is less than this. So focal length will be positive if you calculate. I'm not calculating, focal length will be positive. That means it suggests that this behavior will not change. But what happens, suppose if I put lens into surrounding, which the refractive index is 1.7 and this refractive index is 1.5. This refractive index is 1.5. So you will see that what will happen when you calculate f net will be negative. So behavior of lens will change. Means this is convex is converging lens. So this behaves as a diverging lens. So a convex lens may behave as a diverging lens when it is placed in a medium having refractive index greater than that of lens. And this is the question of JE also. When refractive index of the medium is more, you can say that it will behave opposite of its nature. Means convex behaves diverging, concave behaves converging. Apart from that, you have to study some lens. Apart from that, you have to study some prism formula. Like, I'm not going to derive that formula. Suppose this is your prism. This is angle of incidence. Let it be I. So it will refract like this and emerge like this. So this angle is R1. This angle I am taking R2. So this angle of prism A can be written as R1 plus R2. Angle of prism can be written as R1 plus R2. You can check the proof of these things. Now guys, if I have written like this, in JEE they have asked what is the condition for minimum deviation. So condition for minimum deviation, I can say that for minimum deviation, R1 is equal to R2 and I equals to E. Angle of incidence equal to angle of emergence. So if this will happen, what will happen? See, so if you apply Snell's law here, you can write mu1 sine I. This is Snell's law. Mu2 sine R. So I can say that this mu1 is air1 and sine of I is equal to mu2 of length prism. I have taken mu sine of R. So can I say that guys, this is I nothing but, and you should know that this I and this R can be written, this A can be written as twice of R, and R can be written as A plus A by 2. And in case of minimum deviation, I and also delta, which is deviation, is can be written as I plus E minus A. This all formula which I am telling you, you should consult from book and check whether if anything wrong you find, you can also tell me. Okay, so I plus E minus A, so I can say that this is nothing but twice I minus A. So I am writing here mu of I. If I have to write minimum deviation, so can I write delta M is equal to twice I minus A. So delta M plus A by 2 is equal to I. Now I am substituting the value of I here. Sine of delta M plus A by 2 upon is equal to mu of sine R, and sine R is nothing but sine A by 2. So mu can be written as sine of A plus delta M by 2 upon sine A by 2. And if prism is very thin prism, so sine theta approximately equal to theta. Mu can be written as, say, A by 2 cancel, 1 plus delta M by A. So mu can be written as, or delta M can be written as mu minus 1 into A. Okay guys, so this type of things you have to prepare for NSCJS. Actually this way you have to think in the examination. Okay, as well as before examination you have to think like this, all the things what I have done here. So you can see this video and try to apply the things what I told you. Now I have taken some questions of NSCJS of, this is 2019 previous year paper. In this question they are saying that in adjacent circuit, I am drawing the circuit. They have given the name of the circuit. This is C, this is D, this is A, and this is B. So they are saying that AD is equal to 2 volt. AD across this 2 volt. RA they have given 1 kilo ohm. So by seeing this, I simply say that current in the branch is flowing that 2 by 1 kilo ohm, that is actually 2 milliampere. So 2 milliampere current is going to this branch, and these all are in series. Can I say that 2 milliampere go through this 2 milliampere goes through this, and 2 milliampere is coming to the battery and 2 milliampere is going to the battery. So this I have calculated 2 milliampere. Okay guys, now what we have to calculate? We have to calculate the value of RB and RC. They have noted this is RB and this is RC. This we have to calculate. So first of all, if I calculate the potential difference across these two, I know the value of current, and they have given the potential difference also between B and D. They have given potential difference between B and D is 6 volt and between C and D is 8 volt. So guys, I know that when current enters this way, these things you have to keep in mind. When current enters to any branch, this is positive, this will be negative, because current always flow from higher potential to lower potential. Okay, so I can say that this is positive, this is negative, this is positive, this is negative, this is positive, this is negative. So from, if I apply from B to D, I can say that let it be x potential drop across this. So I can write that x plus 2 is equal to, they have given x plus 2 is 6. Potential drop across BA plus potential drop across AD. I have written x plus 2. They have given between B and D. Potential difference is x plus 2 is equal to 6. Let this, I have taken y. So can I write x plus y plus 2 is equal to, they have given 8. So I can calculate that x is equal to 4 volt, and putting the value of x is equal to 4, y I get 2 volt. So you get this value of 4 volt. I can get this value of 4 volt and this value of 2 volt. So you have to calculate, and I know the current is also 2 milliampere. So can I calculate, guys? What is the resistance? Resistance is equal to RB. If I want to write 4 by 2 milliampere, that means 2 kilo ohm. And RC, if I have to calculate, RC is nothing but 2 by 2 milliampere, which is actually 1 kilo ohm. So the correct answer of this one will be this option B. Okay, guys. So today I am stopping here only. In next class, we will see more illustration. Okay.